the best thing you can possibly have.
Now we just got a few more points to tell us that we're almost out of time. This individual, just a side note real quick, they can actually share Islam with them also. She might come to the same convictions probably, and then there's nothing wrong that she accepts Islam.
That's fantastic. Why not?
That they can come together and marry and do it the right way.
He should just say to her, you know, I've got something to share with you. This is something I've discovered. I know it sounds crazy, but, you know, just look into it. Read these things, you know, because this is what I've understood, right? And I'm a man of my convictions. When I find something, I have to follow it, right? Be a man. You know, you're a man, be a man. Behave like a man, act like a man. You know, because what a lot of women in the world today, right, they can't find these real men, because you know what, our societies have emasculated, right? They've made, you know, they've taken the maleness out of men. So be a man. But being a man doesn't mean beating people up and being tough and macho, right? Actually, a true man is a person of compassion. He's a person of firmness of understanding, right? That's what it's strength of character. This is what, and this goes back to what I was talking about, right? Strength of character. It's about the inner dimension, being in control of yourself, right? Being able to control yourself, right? Being in control of your desires. Your desires is like a horse, right? You ride the horse. You don't let the horse ride you.
Yes.
You tell the horse where to go. It doesn't tell you where to go. That's how you need to be. Be in charge of yourself, right?
Now, you've done some incredible things in the last few minutes. Talk to us the importance now, because you went from being a Christian and then you came to that way, the way of all the messengers of God, submitting to nothing in the creation but the creator of the heavens and earth. And now you're out there and you're sharing this message, this rational, logical message of worshiping the one God and helping to clear out the many misconceptions that people have of Islam. And you're doing some wonderful work. Let's talk about some of these things that you're doing and some of the importance of people also doing the same thing, of inviting people.
Well, I mean, my advice to all Muslims, is to take the task of giving dawah and calling people to Islam really seriously. In the Quran, Allah said, وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ وَيَعْمَرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْحَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. Which means, let there arise from amongst you, meaning the Muslims, a group of people, a band of people, that is inviting to all that is good. They enjoin what is right, they forbid what is wrong, and they are the successful people. And this shows that it's an obligation that from amongst the Muslims there needs to be people who are dedicated to calling others to the goodness of Islam, right? And one of the things that I have realized, although there are so many people like you, Eddie, doing fantastic things, like our friend Yusuf Estes doing fantastic things, right? Like Zakir Naik doing fantastic things. But is there really an organization that is dedicated and focused almost entirely on this task, especially the task of inviting people who are not yet Muslim to Islam? We don't think that organization exists, certainly not on a big international scale. So my ambition is to really not only create, because we're in the process of creating, but getting an organization like that together so we can really give people the resources and train them and equip them so that they can learn how to share this beautiful message of Islam with others. So people could check out our beginnings, because all it is a beginnings.
You have a website?
We have a website. It's IERA, so it's IERA, as in era and age, iera.co.uk. I mean, we're starting off in the UK, so www.ierauk.org, and you can check out about the organization there, inshallah. If you need any help, that's what we're there for, to help you call others to Islam, inshallah.
Now, closing advice for that person who, he's ready to step up. He realizes, man, I can die tomorrow. Michael Jackson died.
That's right.
Ed McMahon died. Farrah Fawcett died. And Bruce Lee died. And his son died. And this person died. And we will all die. And you want to die in a state of obedience and submission to your Creator. Give them the motivation, that person, to make that crucial step right now?
Well, I think you've just said it. I mean, no, I mean, seriously.
Because they've investigated. They know
Yeah.
that they have to establish the prayer after
This
that.
is another trick of shaitan. It is just another trick of the devil. He
Nothing
just,
to it but to do it.
you know what? He will just keep if he can, you know, delay it 1 day, 2 days. He is just going to hope that that's the day that you die, and you die without those words.
We got 1 minute.
Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah on your lips. That's all he wants.
What does that mean?
That I testify there is nothing worthy of worship except the one God, and that Muhammad is the messenger of God. And I would say to him, if you know there's one God and you know Muhammad is the messenger of God, say it, testify it, and join this beautiful nation of the believers.
And that would include all the preceding messengers? Jesus, Moses, Noah,
absolutely.
Abraham, they were all messengers. They were the way, the truth, and the light
That's in their
to
time.
God, in their time.
In their time.
And this is the
Muhammad
last
is
of
the way and the truth and the light today.
Do this as the key to paradise,
It's the key to paradise.
and then you got to live this life.
That's right. You got to, in obedience to God.
That's it. Thank you. May God Almighty, the Creator, Allah, reward you.
Ameen.
I look
And you,
forward to
Eddie,
being
and
with you again.
And me too, Eddie.
Thank
It's
you.
always a pleasure. It's
Thank you.
always a pleasure.
Thank you very much.